I mean, how long before we get it in? Like, I mean, it's technically already in video games, but how long do you think before like we're getting full games that are like being streamlined because they're being made by AI? How long? I mean, you still have to have the human component, but how long before it's like AI literally generated the majority of these characters for us?
I would say mid into next gen.
Mid into next gen,
but I don't know. It could be.
Do you think there's gonna be a next gen?
Well, I don't know.
There will be a next gen, specifically because
I don't think so from Xbox.
Xbox already they had the big leak where they showed their future Xbox. Yeah, they already they leaked it, all that. And PlayStation,
I doubt it, bro. I feel like Xbox is making some moves right now. They just want game studios.
They want game studios, but they haven't. I don't think they're going to
have a next gen.
They leaked the whole game, the next gen console. They leaked the refresh console, and they leaked what the next Xbox was supposed to be. I showed you this months ago. They leaked all of their plans for the next 10 years. For the next 10 years, all their plans are leaked. I mean, they could change them.
I feel like they will
and make them better because it's people already know about them. Let's tweak them and then catch them off guard. They already know what it is. Now we can change it.
Yeah.
And make it look dope. Because the one concept that they had looks like a Wi-Fi router. It's a cylinder and it looks like a Wi-Fi router.
I actually like the Xbox Series X design. Like the fridge. I actually like it. Yeah,
it's not bad. I mean, I don't honestly, I don't have any inherent hate for either the PS5 or Xbox.
PS5, I don't like the design.
You think it's a flop?
The design? Yeah.
Yeah.
The PS4 was slick.
I think the PS5's design is unique. It's
unique.
It's definitely an eye catcher.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that it's a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, it's wow. But I don't know.
Looking at it over there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
It is really big though.
Yeah.
Really big. Speaking of PlayStation.
Yes.
Hear about that state of play?
I did.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on the latest episode of the LeisureHub Podcast.
Shit was ass. I'll let you finish.
No. If you want to take it over, take it over.
Shit was ass, bro.
Take it over.
Shit was ass.
Take it over.
State of play.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on the latest episode of the LeisureHub Podcast. We are your hosts, Justin motherfucking Watson and...
There we go. I was waiting for the and. Pedro.
Because you forget it every time. We have a news... I want to put on like a like a little Daily Bugle type of thing. Why are you laughing?
It's funny.
What's funny?
It was like you were really bummed out about it. I mean, you are really bummed out about it. It's just funny.
Do you want to keep doing this podcast?
I do.
Okay, then knock the shit off. But no, the PlayStation State of Play happened, at least by the time this will air, a week later. Basically a week later by the time this airs. But
we can still talk about it.
Yeah, we can still talk about it. Our overall reactions to it, though.
Shit was ass, man. For real.
Very mid.
Mid. I mean, super mid. The games that they showed, yeah, some were cool, but I think, to be honest, I think it has to do with my expectations.
Yeah, I think everyone's expectations are, where's Sucker Punch? Where's Naughty Dog? Santa Monica. I mean, Santa Monica did make an appearance, but it wasn't and there are other big game studios like Guerrilla Games. I mean, they had Horizon Forbidden West, so that's been 2 years since last. No, Forbidden West came out last year.
2 years. No,
or was it 2 years ago?
No, I'm not sure, bro.
I think it was 2022. Yeah, because that was Elden Ring.
Yes, 2022.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's been 2 years already.
Bro, this gen's been ass, but okay.
I wouldn't say it's been ass, but I would say that our expectations for what these consoles were supposed to be has definitely missed.
Yeah.
They're these consoles are gonna break barriers and they're gonna 4K 60 frames. I mean, I don't think they ever said 4K 60 frames, but I think they were really hyping up how powerful these consoles were.
The loading screens,
the loading times, 60 frames per second, that kind of jazz. But then it's most of the generation has been held back by PlayStation 4 and mainly PlayStation 4. It's look, if you come out with the next gen console, you should be only making games for that next gen console.
But what if like the majority of people have the last gen?
That's what
that's what happens with Call of Duty. I think 50% of Call of Duty players are playing on a PS4.
Yeah.
Imagine if they like Black Ops 6, I think is coming out for the PS4.
You know that sells, right? So games sell consoles.
Right.
That long story short, games sell consoles.
Yeah.
So like you can come out with a new console, but if you have no games for it, it's like, well, I'm not going to buy that.
Facts.
So
you say you just put it out.
Oh, if the next new Call of Duty was only available for the next gen console, you better believe people are trying to get that console.
Yeah.
I that's what I think, at least.
Right.
But I think Xbox and Sony kind of jumped the gun on like this next gen. Like, I mean, we've almost hit the 5-year mark.
Damn.
I think. Right?
Yeah, it was 2021, 2022.
It came out around, or like a little bit before COVID. And like, I mean, people were
dude, like those like I remember the PS5 not being in stock for about 1 to 2 years, bro.
It's 4 years since almost 4 years since the PlayStation and Xbox have been out. And still the games, the next gen games, the games that we were promised in air quotes, like how like futuristic and lifelike they're gonna be.
And where's Fable? Yeah.
Where's Skyrim? Or no, Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
6.
I was about to say
Not Skyrim.
I don't know.
Gone. It's just not bro. Elder Scrolls 6 was announced like before the new Xbox, and I guarantee you that game won't come out until like closer towards the end of the
next
cycle.
Gen.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it'll be like another cross generation where it's like you're still making games for the last generation, but then you're like it's going to be for that platform. It's going to work the best on this platform.
Going back to the State of Play. Okay, what do you think? What hit?
I personally, for me or in general, like
not for you, because I know what kind of hit for me, but it's more of like, I know you're excited for Silent Hill.
Silent Hill 2, the remake is like the thing that stood out to me the most because it's, I mean, at the time when it came out, it was like, not a competitor, but like, yeah, I guess you could say a competitor to Resident Evil. So like, I mean, I like Resident Evil games. Silent Hill, I've never played before. I never had the opportunity. I think I was too young to play those types of games. So now it's been my opportunity for me to actually play it. So yeah, it's another scary type of game. I like that vibe, and it's based on the state we live in, Pennsylvania. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool time to actually be able to play it. But like everything else, it just nothing really caught my attention. You had God of War is now on PC, so congratulations for people who have PCs. Now you can play this game, and this game is fantastic.
PCs stay winning.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Well, depends. Sometimes
they stay winning, bro.
They win, but they lose a good deal. Because Last of Us Part 2, when it was ported to PC, broken.
Right.
And then there's a couple other PlayStation games that were ported over to PC that didn't port very well.
They have to fix it though.
Oh well, they have to. Spider-Man 2 even had its own issues on a PC port. So I'm hoping that God of War Ragnarok has a good port. But like, I don't know, like God of War, I think God of War is a great game. Like it's a 50, if you're 100%ing it, it's like a 55-hour game.
God of War?
Ragnarok, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's about a 55-hour game. I definitely like know people are going to enjoy that. If you haven't played it yet and you're on PC, you will 100% enjoy this game.
Yes, that's 100%. That's a 10 out of 10. It's better than the first one.
Oh. Some people actually would fight on that. But I think they're wrong.
It's just like look at it as I see it as the same game. I see it as the same. It's basically the same game, just like different story and like different areas. And this caught me by surprise. Well, you think you're gonna revisit old areas? Yeah, you do, but then at the same time,
they steer clear of that because they know you already played that already.
It's just really cool.
Yeah, personally, like the only thing that I'll say about God of War, and we can move on to some other like things that we have, but I think towards the end game, pun intended, the end game of God of War Ragnarok, it's kind of padded out a little too much. Like it's a little long.
Yeah, it is long.
And like, if you listen to the interview with not Cory Barlog didn't direct this one. I don't remember who directed this one, but they said like they had so much that they wanted to put in this game to wrap it up in a nice bow because they didn't want to
create another game
because it took 5 years to make the first one. And if you take 5 years to make the second one, that's already 10 years. Then you take 15 years to tell a story. It's too long. So they were just like, we got to finish it in this one. So they stuffed everything in it. And it's a little, by the last act, it's a little bloated.
Yeah.
But overall, like, still really, really good game. If you're not doing a lot of the side quests, you'll just barrel right through it.
Yeah.
It's probably like a 40-hour game, 45 hour. Yeah. No, 40-hour game.
Is it?
Without side quests.
The side quests are fun too.
If you're mainlining it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get my one text last week? Did you get my one text last week?
Which one?
It was like I finally thought of the word that I was thinking of.
Brute force?
Yeah. Brute force it.
Brute forcing.
Yeah. It's like when you're fighting a boss and like you brute force the boss because like their health is super low. You just got to keep wailing on them.
Yeah. Just keep going.
Gotta brute force it.
Yeah, but like those are that's so volatile. Like that could either be really good or like you fucked up.
I've gotten wrecked by doing that before in the past.
I was so close, and then you never get as close again until like 70 games later.
Yeah, and I'm like, why didn't I just like back off? I'm too eager for it.
Yeah,
I gotta just relax.
But then sometimes like that's what you have to do. It's like it's a mind fuck.
Yeah. A mind fuck.
Yeah, it's like, but I just thought it was man. I was expecting, and I hate my expectations, right? Because like we're what 4 years into this generation.
4 years in the generation,
and I'm like I'm expecting some Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Some Naughty Dog.
Ghost of Tsushima was
that isn't a remastered, huh?
Ghost of Tsushima was just ported to PC too.
Yeah, I mean I get that, but like.
Well, not in this state of play, but it was in general.
Like a new game. Like that has to happen.
Yeah. I mean, Insomniac is the only one that we know of out of like their heavy hitter lineups. They're the only ones we know what they're working on.
Yeah.
Wolverine. But Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, Sucker Punch, and Guerrilla Games. 4 major hitters of PlayStation. No idea what their next project is. Although Naughty Dog did specify that they don't want to be recognized or they don't want to be remembered just for The Last of Us. So they are creating another game. They're creating 2 games right now. Yeah,
isn't it fantasy like medieval type shit? That's why I've been hearing that for years.
I don't know what they're making.
I've been hearing that they're working on like a medieval fantasy type game for years now.
You know what? I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna continue the spinoff from Uncharted Lost Legacy with Chloe and it's not Dina. I don't remember her name.
Dina's Last of Us.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Chloe and
Nadine,
the black chick.
Nadine. Yeah. They're gonna continue that story because they kind of left that open ended for like Drake, because Nathan Drake, he's done. Like they're not doing anything with him anymore. But they left it open ended for Chloe and Nadine to do stuff, like because they already came up with one game, and then they were like, and then Drake's brother, Sam was like, he was part of it too, so it'll be them 3.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So I guarantee you, one of the 2 games that they're making is another Uncharted game, which I love Uncharted.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd like to see something else
other than Uncharted.
I'm
pretty sure they're working on something other than Uncharted.
Well, no, I know. But I mean, like, out of the 2 games, like, I would prefer if both of those games were not Last of Us and not Uncharted.
I just have so much love for Uncharted.
I love Uncharted.
I just live, not Uncharted, but that type of, like, game genre. Like, Tomb Raider.
Which one's your best one? Which one's your favorite one?
Uncharted 4.
Pirate.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just that vibe. Right?
It's the longest one. But honestly, I think that one's my favorite one too.
Yeah.
And it's not for the pirate thing. But, and there's one, it's towards the end of the game. There's a secret item that you can pick up. You can pick up the Wampa fruit. It's hidden in a little cave. You have to throw your hook, and then you have to swing over into this little crevice. And then, like, before you drop down to the catacombs, once you swing over to this cavern,
that shit's cool.
Then they have a Wampa fruit from Crash Bandicoot.
That shit's cool.
I love when game companies do shout outs to their previous
you see
games
that a lot on
made.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I love that. Especially anything Crash Bandicoot related. I love when Naughty Dog draws attention to Crash Bandicoot because that was one of their first games that they ever made. And that's one of my favorite games. That's a game I grew up.
That game is ass.
It's so bad. It's so bad. An orange. What am I thinking of? Wombat. There we go. I couldn't think of. You know what his name was originally supposed to be called?
What?
Willy the Wombat.
I'm so glad they changed it.
Crash Bandicoot. From Willy the Wombat to Crash Bandicoot.
Willy the Wombat. It just doesn't.
It doesn't. And then just one more thing of trivia. The Aku Aku mask. Not Aku Aku.
Buddha.
Yeah. So they based that off of there was a restaurant that they drove past.
Yeah.
There's a tiki thing and they based his mask
cool.
off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I love finding out why they thought of
little
creating
details. Like it shows the human out of them. You know?
Exactly. What stood out for you? Like we heard from me Silent Hill 2.
The state of play.
Yeah. If anything, honestly.
To be honest, the only thing was Concord.
Concord?
Yeah, Concord. I mean, Astrobot was cool and shit, but like, the Concord, and even in Concord, it was okay because I mean, you got that Overwatch type of shooter, that hero type shooter, and I've been playing a lot of X Defiant, which is like I've been, playing those, and I would try it. I don't know if it's gonna be any different from the ones I played, but it's just something cool that I would try. But then again, it's like I was just expecting something more. I really was expecting Ghost of Tsushima 2. And if I didn't see Ghost of Tsushima 2, I was going to be like I am now. It's just indifferent.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point right now and with games just because I've just been like exclusives, right? Microsoft is kind of leaning away from exclusives.
Yeah.
PlayStation is still driving home with that. And I get it. Like that's how you sell consoles.
Yes.
Like it worked for them on PS4. Like it really worked for them on PS4. But now it's kind of like the conversation we had before. Games are becoming too big, and because they're too big, it takes them so long to make anything.
Yes, and there's no problem with that. I want to address this because like a lot of people can take this the wrong way. Mm-hmm. It's not that we're impatient. It's not that we're we just want that instant gratification of having games quick. It's not that. It's just that we spend, $500 or so with including taxes on these consoles, right? Mm-hmm. Every 6 or 7 years to get
it's roughly about like closer to 10.
Yeah, and at this point to get like roughly a handful of games that you really want, and now that's the main reason I am frustrated because like I bought the PS5 expecting as many games as PlayStation or even more games than that, the PlayStation 4 or even more games than that. And right now I'm not seeing that. And it's because like I care for my money and I put
time.
And time. I put money into the PlayStation 5. I want games for the PlayStation 5.
Right.
But I also get it that games are taking longer. But now don't be mad if I switch over to PC where is generation safe. It's like now I you know what? I'm gonna get a PC. And then I can wait as long as I want with having to buy a console every 6 or 7 years. Yeah. And then you could take as long as you want on your game, but nobody's going to buy your consoles. Yeah. In my opinion, like I don't want to buy another console and just wait on games. I'd rather just buy a PC, get it over and done with, and then just wait for games to come out. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
It's your ROI, your return on investment is kind of worthwhile on PC. Like, you have to wait for some exclusives on PlayStation, but like, in the long run, it's kind of worth it. Like you there's so many games that come out PC first and then they come later to console. So it's like PC is like the console where you can kind of just like, if you get it, that eventually whatever game comes out is going to be on PC anyway. But
eventually.
You mentioned Astrobot. Like I think from a tech demo wise, from when they first showed it, when the PS5 came out, I think it was really, really cool. It wasn't really my thing. I think for a platformer, it was really cool. It could have been the next like Spyro or Crash Bandicoot, like
Little Big Planet type.
Yeah, it could. Well, no. Well, because I'm saying like, do you remember the era of like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro? Like, game consoles needed a mascot.
Yeah.
So and Crash Bandicoot was PlayStation's mascot. Like, I guess actually Little Big Planet is very Astro's Bot and Little Big Planet are very similar.
Yeah,
stature wise.
I kind of feel like Little Big Planet, the Sackboy. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was like kind of like a test run for the.
It was. I would say that was PS3.
What?
Sackboy was PS3.
Oh my God! Yes, it was, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Sackboy was PS3.
No,
bro.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, Sackboy was PS4, bro.
No, it wasn't, bro. I'm telling you, it wasn't.
Really?
It was PS3 because I remember Little Big Planet being on PS3.
Little Big Planet 3.
Little.
Right?
Yes.
Was on PS4.
Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet. Little
right?
Big Planet.
Was there a Sackboy game for PS4? I mean, for PS3?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Little Big Planet. The first game in the series was released on the PlayStation 3 platform.
No, I'm not talking about Little Big Planet. I'm talking about Sackboy.
Sackboy is Little Big Planet.
Yes, but after Little Big Planet 3, Sackboy came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Little Big Planet because that's where he.
I get that, but I'm saying Sackboy itself.
Sackboy itself was later on.
Yeah, that was for PS4.
Yeah. That was PS4.
Yeah.
See, we were not communicating well. You fucked me up, and we weren't communicating well.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like it's gonna be that was more of like a test run for.
True.
Yeah.
But the one thing I did see at the State of Play that was pretty dope. Did you see the Astrobot pinball thing that they made? It's with a giant PS5
yeah, I saw
controller.
That. Was it in the UK? No. Was it in the UK?
I don't know. It was at the State of Play, wherever that State of Play was. It had a giant controller. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it had a giant ass controller, and it was just a giant pinball area, and you can use the PS5 controller to do it. I think, if anything, besides that's not game related. I mean, it is game related, but not specifically a game. That was probably the coolest thing that they had at the State of Play, which is kind of sad to say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. You know.
Yeah.
It's just me personally. I'm not satisfied by it, but I feel a lot of people did enjoy it.
Yeah, we were talking about this one for a little bit too long, so let's shift over. Everyone already knows about this, but Venom: The Last Dance.
Yeah,
you're a Venom fan. I mean, I like Venom.
I don't consider myself like a crazy Venom fan, but
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I like Venom. But it's like I feel like a Venom fan. The definition of a Venom fan, I don't know everything about Venom, dude. I feel like.
Do you know everything about Spider-Man?
No.
You love Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man. I don't know everything about Spider-Man.
Exactly. You don't know everything about every character, but like what I'm saying is you were like head deep into Venom for months.
I like learning about him. There you go.
Yeah, and like so we watched the trailer. I don't know if you guys watched the trailer yet. I'll put like a little clip up. I haven't done a pop in a while. I feel like.
Yeah. No, I haven't. Just one episode you didn't do. Yeah. You probably do it every episode except last episode.
Yeah. I mean, it's like famous at this point.
It is.
People pay me to just do the pop.
It's sponsored.
Yeah. It's like 2 million every time I do a pop though.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
That's just because like it's for like the lowest tier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it normally goes up to like people have tried to sell me a private ID.
I was wondering.
You were like,
I was prepared to say, that's it?
Yeah, I knew it. I was like, I have to take it to the highest possible.
Yeah.
Because I know because I know this guy's gonna be like, that's it. I started doing that a lot lately, like at work and to other people. They'll be like, yeah, I know this person. He was working for 90. He worked a 90-hour work week, and I was like, that's it.
It worked every time, bro. It gets people off guard, bro. It's like,
they're like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. The best people are the people who roll with it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
And then the people who are like, what do you mean that's it? I'm just fucking with you. But what'd you think of the Last Dance trailer?
Underwhelming.
I mean, couldn't you say that about the past 2 movies?
Yeah, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't see. I have no right to talk. I didn't see.
Didn't you and I watch the second one?
I gotta watch it, but I think it was underwhelming because. So I was expecting Null.
I think they hinted. It was a very, very, very tiny hint.
Yeah, I mean, but I was expecting it. You know, like wings to be flying around and shit. Like But at the same time, you know, it's just a trailer.
Yeah.
I'm just going off what the trailer says.
Yeah. I mean, Eddie's still wearing his tropical shirt. So for me, it makes me think of that he's this is taking place after Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
So like when he gets teleported back to his universe.
Yeah.
Which actually I don't know what
he was at a bar type shit.
He was at a bar, tropical island, something like that, and he had this shirt on.
Yeah.
His palm tree shirt on.
Yeah.
And then he got teleported back once everything went back to normal. By the way, Spider-Man No Way Home, saddest ending ever, but I loved it.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. I think out of all of the Spider-Man movies, like with Tom Holland, that's the best.
That was after Endgame, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that was after.
Yeah.
It has to be the best movie Marvel has ever got. Like has gotten out after Endgame.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That was like one of the best movies. That
I had big expectations for Doctor Strange. And
didn't deliver.
It didn't deliver.
Wanda, like if you know anything about the comics, so for anybody who know who I'm referring to, I'm talking about Scarlet Witch. Wanda in the comics, she goes ape shit. Like she kind of went a little bit that way in the Doctor Strange movie, but she went ape shit in the comics. So much so that she literally rewrote the fabric, or she rewrote history. She wrote it that her basically like the movie that her sons weren't dead.
Yeah.
Right. And then because she uses chaos magic, and then it went to a point, bro, where she rewrote it so that way, like she kind of reset the universe so that way mutants would be, or no, I don't remember what she did actually. Now that I'm blanking on it,
I'm captivated what you have to say.
I'm blanking on it, but she went ape shit. She literally like rewrote all of history, like all of history, like with her magic, because she was just mentally fragmented, which is crazy. I'll have to send you the link of that comic that she goes. But people were theorizing in the movie that she was going to have one way to introduce mutants into the MCU now that they bought the FX deal was that she was going to lose control, and she was going to like just rewrite history and change it so that way like not only were her sons alive, but then
they could reboot the whole fucking
mutants. I think she did that in the comic. I think she rebooted the entire universe.
That's just lit.
Like she is one of the most OP characters in all of Marvel history.
They said that she's like probably one of the few Marvel characters that has a chance against Superman.
Yeah, Superman. I mean, she could literally like rewrite. She could literally turn him into a piece of paper if she wanted to.
That's what I mean. She has a chance against.
A chance she could win. She's very OP.
Yes, she is.
But I mean, yeah. Personally, Venom: The Last Dance, depending on what they do with it, it could be a hitter. It could be. I don't think the first movie was. I think it was like a 7 out of 10. Second movie was all right. The one thing that they could do besides Null is that they could introduce some of Venom's offspring.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier.
Yeah. But like, I'm really curious to see where they take it, because you said that what's the actor's name?
Tom Hardy. Yeah, I heard. I don't know if it's completely true or not, but I heard like he was done.
Yeah, he's actually a really good actor. Yeah, he's really good. You know, he voices also like the Venom, like the deep voice Venom.
That's dope.
Yeah, they do it and they alter his voice.
Right, of course.
So it's him. But
because he did that naturally, it was like, damn, that's some talent.
I mean, do the Venom. I say I'm Venom. Do it.
I'm Venom.
I'm Venom. But
that should be crazy.
Yeah. But like let's move forward a little bit. Like let's spice it up. This is a little news segment. See if you guys like this one or not. Like this whole segment type of thing, trying it out a little bit. We did one episode kind of like that, right? Before?
Yeah. Like a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. So let's get into a little nitty-gritty. What are you watching or playing that's noteworthy, if anything?
Watching or playing?
Yeah, watching or playing. Are there any series, movies, TV shows, games that have your attention wrapped up, ready to slap your meat against the back wall?
There's not, dude. There's not much going on in my life. It's like,
what are you playing? X-Defiant, I know
X
that.
Defiant, yeah, X Defiant, pretty good. Actually, like if you're looking for like 09, 010, 011 COD experience mixed with some hero shooter like Overwatch, Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Then that's your game. It has no SBMM. I know a lot of the community has been asking about that, and
for now.
Yeah, for now, but I feel like that's their selling point.
Yeah.
You know, right now that's their selling point, and if they
once they get the user base and like, well, we figure we want more people, and I hope they don't. I really hope they don't.
I hope they don't, but man, the game is fun. The game feels like a breath of fresh air.
It's free to play, right?
Yeah, it's free to play. It feels like a breath of fresh air, and like, yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah,
it's just fun. A lot of people have complaints, and it might be a skill issue. I don't know. But,
skill issue.
But yeah,
I mean, I think I gotta give it a try. I gotta give her a go.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, I remember playing the alpha when it came out, or the beta, or whatever it was.
Yeah,
I remember
it's in a much
that.
better state. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it is. I mean, it's been years, bro. When you told me about this, I was like, why do I remember playing this game? And then I remembered that it was like I played in when it was in beta.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I haven't even thought of this game since that beta. Like my mind was just.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it took a while for it.
Yeah, ever since like Call of Duty Cold War, like Black Ops Cold War, I just been waiting on a game like this.
Yeah.
So yeah,
maybe I have to give it a try. Maybe when you're on one time, I can.
Hell yeah, bro.
Slap my meat on the controller.
We
on the joystick.
We could get Matt in it.
Matt?
The play. Yeah.
Fuck Matt. Matt. I love you, Matt. I love you. I'm just joking.
Yeah, but he started playing it too.
I can tell he hopped off of the finals real quick.
Yeah, right. It's good. I'm telling you, it's good. It's a good game.
Any movies, TV shows?
Nah, bro. Movies in my house with kids is just Disney Plus. Like on
watching
rotation.
Moana back to back.
Moana, Frozen. Like,
I bet you know the whole song.
Oh yeah, she has like a little Bluetooth karaoke speaker, and
that's dangerous, bro.
And I put on like the Frozen album, and phew, that's for her. That's like a concert.
That's like Kids Bop.
Yep. And then no, but other than that, I just been playing the Diablo 4 season 4.
Yeah,
good season,
bro. You got to get your daughter into some Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay. Bad Bunny. I said, "Ooh, baby."
What was that?
I sang better than her.
Oh, you're trying to replicate it?
No, Sexy Red.
Oh, Sexy Red
with Drake. I said, "Ooh." You remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. I hate it. I hated it. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that I'm really playing right now.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Enjoying life. That's what I'm doing.
That's something I would say.
It is. Hey, life, I'm just I'm embracing the Pedro effect.
It's good.
No, I'm kidding. Right now I'm being pressured to play Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So I'm playing a little bit of Elden Ring. I just recently found out that I did a New Game Plus. So for all of you who don't know why, so I beat Elden Ring. Spent about 135 hours Elden Ring, doing as many things as I possibly could. Beat it. But there is one specific person that I did not beat. Melania.
This is
Melania. Honestly, bro. Let me explain why.
It's embarrassing, bro.
It is embarrassing.
Like if you play Elden Ring, you call yourself.
I'm not a true gamer. I'm not a true gamer.
You're not a true gamer if you don't beat Melania.
Do you know why I didn't beat Melania?
Yes, she was too hard.
Bro, I beat Ishin.
Okay, why then?
I beat Ishin.
You could have beaten Melania.
Ishin was way harder than Melania. But
I agree.
I actually almost beat Melania
almost.
Okay, anyway. But
just don't say it at all, bro.
The reason why I didn't is because it was during that period of time where, again, I've mentioned this story 5 times, where Forbidden West was. I was playing that. Elden Ring came out. Right after Elden Ring came out, God of War Ragnarok was coming out. I was like, shit, I gotta beat this game. So it was like, do I spend all of my time fighting Melania and then miss out on God of War Ragnarok, or do I just I'll beat her later? And I chose this,
bro.
I chose the second option. That's not an excuse,
bro.
That's not an excuse, bro. That's not an excuse.
Tell him these are excuses.
It's not an excuse if it's a fact, bro.
But yeah.
Yeah, but that was the main reason why. Like I felt like I had so many things I wanted to play in such little time. I was like,
you feel like rushing over things and shit.
I don't have time to do this right now. I'll beat her later. It's literally it. And RU Diggs, he's a content creator on YouTube. He does podcasting, game news, and he does streaming too. So go check him out on YouTube. But he was one of the first people I was talking to about Elden Ring, and he asked me in general if I beat Melania, and I had said no. So now every time I show up in his comment section, he's like, "Did you beat Melania?" I'm like, "This fucking guy."
For good reason.
This is fucking guy.
You have to.
But
you're working your way up to her now.
Yeah. I'm actually so I did New Game Plus, and I didn't realize that I did this, and I was like, "Fuck! I can't believe I did like a New Game Plus." So, but I'm using the same build and everything like that. And bro, I'm tearing through the game. It's so much easier. Like I remember playing through Elden Ring. I'm like, oh, this is a challenge. Like I'm struggling with certain things. This time, bro, it takes me like I'm beating every boss first try.
One shot?
Well, yeah.
No, like 3 shots probably.
A couple shots, yeah. Like, bro, just decimating them first couple hits. It's done.
That glitch helped you out.
Yeah, oh yeah, the one you showed me. Yeah, gotta level up, bro. I'm level 163.
That's it?
That's it.
That's cool.
And I mean, like, if anything, like the normal enemies that are just walking around, it's like 1 hit and done.
Yeah.
Or 2 hits and then maybe 3. Like some of them might take a little bit longer.
Like you could just straight.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought with New Game Plus the enemies would be a little bit harder, but it's the same. Like the scale.
I mean, they are, but you probably have like an OP.
He's super OP. I mean, I feel like other people have better builds than I do. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
You have a strength build?
I honestly don't remember what build it is. I couldn't even tell you. I know, like I contemplated doing the samurai build but then I was like, nah, maybe it was the strength. No, because if it was strength, I would have started out with. I think I started out with the you have you're almost like a knight. You have like the blue.
Katana? It's a Moonveil katana?
No. But he was pretty well rounded in terms of stats. Yeah. So I just went that route because then I could have chose whatever I wanted. I think those are like the best ones to go to because you can do strength or you can do magic.
It's been a while since I don't remember most of this shit. Yeah. I don't know. I had a blood build.
Yeah. I don't know that either. But yeah, I spent most of my time building that. So I'm honestly speed running to get to Melania. As soon as I get to Melania, do you think I should beat the game entirely, beat Melania, and then beat the game, or should just beat Melania?
Beat Melania, and then I mean, what?
I kind of don't want to beat the game. I don't.
Does it tell you where you gotta be in the game to get the DLC?
I have no clue because the DLC it doesn't come out until this month. Like I think it's on the 21st. That's why.
No, just beat Melania and don't. I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't risk
because I have to start over again. And yeah.
I mean, no, because like if you beat the final boss,
you can start before.
Yeah, you could just respawn on.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, then that's the other reason why I'm playing Elden Ring because I know the DLC is coming up and I want to play that DLC. So it's gonna be nice, fun time. Although
multiverses. Sorry, go ahead.
Multiverse. Although I don't know, like. I'm hoping the enemies will be a lot more difficult than what I'm playing now because I don't want to use the same build if it's just gonna be. You bored? Yeah, you're fucking bored.
Oh, bro, how's it going? You're young.
Yeah, but I don't want to use the same build if it's gonna make it too easy for me. Like I like you know what I mean.
Just experiment, bro.
I want to challenge.
Do a holy build.
Yeah,
faith.
I had faith for a while.
That's just a badass build, bro.
And then once I found that one sword. That has like it's a gold sword and it has red like things dangling on it and there's constantly like moving like this. Every time you kill an enemy, it restores health. And if you use the one Ash of War that it has, and it shoots like a giant like lava blast, breaks the ground, it hits the
Ash of War.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah. And it literally like hits them and it restores even like the enemy and it restores even more health. Usually if I use that attack, it one shots like most of the things around me. I'm like, this is like super OP. But honestly, like that's pretty much all I'm playing. And if I'm watching anything, I actually just got done watching Baby Reindeer. Oh, I'm watching Windbreaker, anime wise.
I don't know about that.
It's new.
That's just ass.
So ass.
What happened?
No, it's so good. Have you ever heard of Tokyo Revengers?
No.
It's basically like it's a brawler type of anime. So basically, it's this high school student who wants to be a top dog in the school that he's going to, top fighter, basically.
My Hero Academia type shit.
No, not like that. They don't have any powers. It's just ordinary people, and it's almost like a gang type of thing. Okay. And they like this guy. His name is Sakura, and like Naruto Sakura.
Yeah.
And he wants to be the strongest fighter at this school called Furin. I think that's the Furin. I think that's the name of the school. But he wants to be the top dog there, and so it's just him trying to like work up the ranks, and he's a really good fighter. And then he ends up having to fight another gang, and it's a 1v1. And bro, the fights are so good. The animation, A tier. It's such a good anime.
You always recommend good anime.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, what can I say? Although there was a Ninja Kamui, you might like that one a little bit more. It's cyberpunk, but ninja. It's a cyberpunk style, but with ninjas.
Sounds cool.
But I saw that I didn't get to watch it yet, but the last episode kind of missed. The first 2 episodes hit so hard. The animation, oh my god, yeah, it's new. So good. And I think it's only going to be 1 season.
Like, where is it on?
Let's just say I find other ways to watch it. It's probably on Crunchyroll.
Gotcha.
But I find other ways to watch it because I don't have Crunchyroll.
Dubbed?
Yeah. Subbed. Only.
Okay.
You're
that real shit.
I'm a purist. I started
shit.
reading the mangas now, baby.
Real shit.
No, but you said multiverse?
Yeah. It was just like I've also started playing that again.
Yeah. But honestly, other than that, like I'm not really. Are you watching anything? You said no, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Moana. Still watching Moana.
Moana on repeat over and over.
Like Moana.
I mean, it's good. Yeah. The live. Are you gonna take your daughter to see the live action?
I don't know, but maybe Moana 2. I'll probably see her. I'll probably take her to.
They are making a live action one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
But Moana 2 is also coming out.
Oh yeah, they're making a lot of Moana.
Yeah, I feel like Disney Plus.
Bored again.
Yeah, bored. Disney Plus like really got them the statistics of like what they can work with.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Young minority girl, not black but not white either.
Yeah.
But no, I mean I like Moana. I think that's honestly the best Disney movie that I've seen. I think Disney movies have gone too far in the singing realm, like too many musicals. I kind of like the older Disney movies where there wasn't a lot. I mean, actually,
there was
actually Lion King. I just can't wait to be king.
That's the thing about Disney movies. I feel like that
the
shouldn't die down.
Like,
like Frozen 2, bro. I love the soundtrack of Frozen.
Well,
2.
I mean, to be fair, most Disney like movies songs they get stuck in your head. Like think about the Lion King movie. Sing it. No, not that one.
No, but I mean, bro, I get what you mean. Yeah. They get stuck in your head, but they're good songs, and the people that sing them, bro, they have really good voices.
Oh, I thought you meant like the fan. I thought you meant the fans that sing them. I'm like, no, they don't.
No, but like, I feel like Disney movies, the main emphasis. I feel like the music. I feel like I like step.
You're like so far away.
I feel like the music in Disney movies, like the music and voices.
You can move the mic up higher, bro. I know you're tall.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's almost the end of the episode, anyways.
Damn, calling it out like that.
But the music is almost has more emphasis than the movie itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Yeah. Well, now that you said it, now I feel like we just have to just like, oh, it's over now.
Bro, don't act like you didn't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm just a little disappointed you said it before I did.
Don't act like you didn't know, bro.
Kendrick just opened his mouth.
I don't know the words, bro.
And I'm about to stick a dick in it. That's the song, bro. I didn't say that. That's the song.
Put that link up so they see that.
Yeah. 3 of them right there.
Yeah.
But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on the most
The most what, bro?
I don't know, like the
newest episode,
the most informative, the most current, the most relative, the most all of those words combined into one episode of the LeisureHub Podcast. It was pretty bad. That was the worst one I've ever done. I was trying to think of whatever. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter now.
We're done. We're moving over. We're moving on. I fucked it up. It's done. It's over. I can't say it anymore. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on the latest episode of the LeisureHub Podcast. We've been your hosts, Justin motherfucking Watson and Pedro.
No. You say and then I say Pedro.
And
Pedro.
Motherfucking Pedro. Peter Wood. Peter Wood.
Peace.
How?
All right, we're going to close out here.
Wait.
I knew it. I was just waiting for that. Wait. No.